Real flavor, baby.
There we go.
Haha. Mic check. Turn me up in the headphones.
What's happening? What's happening, y'all?
Real flavor, baby.
Yeah.
With your girl Faraha Blaze.
What's up, y'all?
And I got a guest here, and I'm going to let him introduce himself after you listen to the snippet of this fly ass cut. Here we go. Hey.
With the up close hugs and no, that's not my stilo. Cause we know the D-Lo could turn into casinos for Rio, but we both really don't get no parts of a game that's
this is Real Flavor. What's up, man?
Yeah,
what's going on?
What's happening? Yo. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm glad to have you here. You know.
Oh, what's up, man? We got a guest in the building today. What's happening?
What is going down? What's up?
I want you to introduce yourself.
You know, I go by a million names. Not all of them are good, but for the most part, they're great. The ones that are. You know, some people would know me as Water -H20. Some people would know me as H20. Some people would know me as Sandman. Some people would know me as Shannon.
My dude.
You know, so, yeah.
Baby, look, we go back way back to the House of Cypher.
Man, I'm talking about we go back like alopecia.
We go back like P-Roy Bryce's hairline.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
What's been up with you?
Man, you know, staying motivated, even, you know, after this quarantine time. Like, it's funny because when it happened, it really wasn't a change in my life because I was already in the house. Like,
right, I can feel that.
I was already in the house, like, working on shit. And, so, yeah, I have a number of things I'm working on. One, of course, is the music.
Your music is dope, too, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate
Super
that.
dope. Super dope Supreme Menthol Deluxe. In a soft guy.
Tap on your head. Yeah, flip it over.
Because your brand of cigarettes are the best.
Yeah. Feel that. But yeah, that and 3D printing, man. I'm trying to step outside the box. Actually, I ain't trying to. I done stepped all the way in my own lane. And it's such a beautiful thing because I'm doing it to where everybody can benefit. It ain't just for me to gain money. It's for people to gain freedom or a lane of freedom.
Right.
Because, you know, we think we're free, but we don't understand what freedom really means. And on a number of levels, like freedom of mind is like the best thing that you could ever have. But a lot of people don't have freedom of mind because of fears. And fears is so funny, right? You know, I'm a nerd, and fear is like one of the things that the Jedi talk about. And that's why Anakin couldn't become a Jedi, because he had fear in his heart. And I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, you know, they said, well, why can't you make young Anakin a Jedi? And he was like, well, he has promise, but he has fear in his heart. He said, fear is the first step to the path to the dark side. He said something to the degree of fear leaves anger, anger leaves violence, violence leads to death. So no, that's a path to the dark side. And that's true because if you think about it, you know, fear will stop you from being successful.
Absolutely.
Fear will stop you from being the best person you can be, because there's something on the inside that a person is missing because of fear, or fear is a small little hole in their heart, and then over time just like consumed.
You know what? I want to shout out my homie. You sound like my homie. You know, feeding fear, or like when you got that much fear, if you don't nix it in the backside, it'll keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. And shout out to Mark Hill, Master Mark Hill.
Mark, yeah.
Oh my dude! Shout out, because he always talking about fear, talking about energy and stuff. What you are about to talk about right now,
Yeah.
and I cannot wait to hear this. And you have the floor.
Okay,
Here we go.
so
Real flavor, y'all.
here's something I discovered. You know, me and a homeboy of mine was talking, man. One of my lifelong friends. Shout out to my homeboy Hobo, Alleyways. We were talking about, like, you know, why people don't understand each other, right? And Nikola Tesla said, if you want to discover the universe, look in forms of vibration and frequency. And only thing that keeps us from passing through other objects is because we don't operate on that frequency, right? So frequency is a multi-level thing. Even in the music that you put out is a frequency. It's a vibration.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put out the wrong vibration, people can pick up vibration. So that is what you're emitting. People pick it up, they eat it. You are what you eat. They're gonna start to vibrate, resonate on that level. So now I've come to discovery, like, you have to raise your thoughts. That's the next level. Like, on all planes. And like, people say they 100, but I don't think they understand what that means. Because if you were 100, that'd be just sound of mind, body, spirit, actions, like on a multitude. It's a balance. But people don't necessarily have that balance. So what I've discovered is I had to get myself 100 on all levels. Change my vibration, like, to the fullest. And once you change it, it's almost like the Matrix, right? Then the Agent Smiths start to come out, but not in that form, just as an analogy, right? And it could be in the form of just bills, spouse, kids. There's an Agent Smith. You know what I mean? There's an Agent Smith. So people have to learn how to get their mind right to start being successful at things, and bringing those type of people around you as well, because you are that type energy. So yeah, that's what I've been on. Even with the food, so I'll take it back. I've been known as a chef, right? So being a chef, it's all about flavors, and then it goes beyond flavors. It goes beyond the quality of the food that you serve. You can't mask everything with hot sauce, cheese, barbecue. People like to try it. No, you know what I mean? No digs to nobody in their plates or nothing like that, because, we see them. Some people like that. We see them. But yeah, quality of food, and even the food that we eat is a vibration. Eating live food is a vibration. You're taking on the energy of that, the shell of that.
That's right.
Being or whatever it is that you consume.
Right.
So, if you put, Chevette is a Chevette, right? But I bet you if you put some high octane in it, that Chevette gonna open up, right? So if you put high octane food inside your body, what you think gonna happen? So we've been eating this food that's been in bags and boxes and in wrappers for years.
Yeah.
And it's low vibration. Some of it's not even real. Some of it, like, I remember back in the day, the rumor was that KFC was growing the 4-leg chickens.
Yep,
Remember that shit? And the 3 beaks, and they had the videos out and everything. The shit was crazy. But see, that's low vibration. Like, it's a life form, but you understand what you're consuming, right? And if you don't, then why eat it? Especially if it looks like a Ninja Turtle. Like, I don't want no parts of that shit.
You are consuming everything that it went through.
Yeah, precisely.
Everything.
So, the vibration of that. I'm just...
Right.
Basically what I'm getting at is making a higher quality food for people to be of a higher quality.
Right.
Is where I'm at and where a lot of us should be. But it's hard convincing the masses. But however, I'm still going to promote the message. You know. So yeah, the vibration of things. So, you know, surround yourself with positive people.
Absolutely.
Surround yourself with positive people. So there's one of the 48 laws of power. I think it's like a law number 10. And it basically speaks about people who are of misfortune. Let them be by themselves. Leave them alone. Because they have that type of vibe. They breed that type of energy. Like, I'm pretty sure it's people you know that we've grown up with over the years that just seem to have death around them all the time. Like, no matter what they do, it's death around
or
them.
doom and gloom, or no matter how you try to give them some hope, it's like, oh, nobody knows the trouble I see.
Nobody knows my... Yeah, feel that.
Dragging the back leg, that's what I call it.
Eyes are coming. Oh, no. Yeah. But yeah.
Real flavor, y'all. Up in the building.
So let me ask you this. Right?
What's happening?
We've known each other for 20 plus years. Like, you as a woman, like, because a woman's vibration is different than a man. And it makes a woman's perception different. What is your take on vibration and the people? Like, do you feel like your vibration changes people? Do you feel like you can?
It depends on how I'm vibrating. It depends on if I'm vibrating low, or it depends on if I'm vibrating high. You know what I mean? Even people with a good spirit and a good essence can take themselves into low vibration. So it just depends on how I'm vibrating. And that goes along with what you let in. You can't let everything in that allows you to go low like that. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Little birdie told me, you got to fill your cup up first.
Yeah, please believe it. Yeah. Yeah, dig that. I've been, really thinking about that lately, especially what we're going through with the this coronavirus thing. That, people pay attention. They already said it wasn't a virus, it's a bacteria, but let people say what they want to say. It's on the news, it's documented, right? Well, here's something to think about. There's a test or a confidence booster, I guess you would call it. And you take a string and you put a key on the end of it. And you draw a map, north, south, east, and west. You can hold that key in the middle of this paper and make it go any direction just by holding it. I swear to God, it's real, right? But it's a confidence booster to transition what you have in your mind to your hand. You feel me? So you can make that key go anyway. So if you think about this, every day you wake up, there is this monster. You can't escape. You wake up, he's there. You go to eat, he's there. Take a shit, he's there. You go to the grocery store, he's there. But the only way you can protect yourself from this monster is to put this mask on. And you can't get in here because this monster is here. Like, okay. Every day. It is scientifically proven that you can convince yourself into illness and wellness. Illness and wellness. I'm going to say that again. You can convince yourself into illness as well as wellness. It's a two-way street like anything else. But people don't believe that.
Real flavor, y'all. This is getting good. Listen, I'm gonna let Sandman, Shannon Water take us on out. Finish saying what you were saying.
Yeah, so
have the flow.
What I'm saying is this. People, when you hear this, understand that your thoughts are real things. Just because they don't materialize in front of you does not mean they're not real. They're real. It's energy. We're energy. You can change your energy. That's what will is. So have the will to change your energy for the positive, for the group, for everyone. That's it.